Hello everyone, my name is Tanya and today I'm reviewing Galloway by Parfums de Marly. It is a citrus aromatic fragrance for women and men that launched in 2014. Top notes are citrus, pepper, I don't know which one by the way, it just says pepper. Heart notes, iris, orange blossom, and base notes is musk, amber, and sandalwood. This one is from the non-typical Parfums de Marly summer style fragrances. Usually referring this brand, we think about the ones of the best cold weather fragrances on the market, widely available. It's Layton, Harrod, Ojan, Carlisle, like a lot more. But their line of unisex freshies kind of stays below the radars, at most, at least. Galloway seems not that special until you really start wearing it, or at least smelling it from someone else more often. It's actually very complex and has details that appear in different situations. In other words, it can smell different from time to time, every time you try it out, due to high content of musks. This has molecular structure, but there's also a huge chunk of ingredients that are more traditional, like the citrus notes, the some parts of the amber style. To my nose, Galloway on start, like right now I sprayed it, yeah. It smells like boiling kettle. And there's nothing like that in a perfume form that I tried out before this. That opening, that by the way lasts on my skin for about, I don't know, a good 2 hours. It smells like vapor of calcinated cattle. It's the time when you peek inside your old kettle and you understand that I need that citric acid to descale it immediately because this is embarrassing. Absolutely. I'm a big fan of drinking tea, and cattle is a necessity for me. That is impossible to live without. So in the opening, as I said, this smell, and also some spicy accord. For me, I even smell nutmeg, not pepper, because for me, pepper is kind of strong and sometimes tickles my nostrils. This doesn't really. Maybe that's white pepper. I don't know. So I even think about nutmeg here. It is the most prominent accords, that kettle smell and some of the spice. The metallic warmth, maybe some light aldehydes also, but they're not really prominent. And later on, it settles down into a smooth, even creamy mix of green neroli for me, and some powderiness from that iris. That's the time when my nose starts to detect actual pepper. As I said, not black, maybe white pepper. It's much smoother than pink or black. This kind of light peppery accord flows and goes on and on through the rest of the wear, along with the musk. In the dry down, for me, it's a mix of synthetic sandalwood accord and smooth, fuzzy musks different kinds of musks, maybe. Maybe there's a dash of cashmere on. Maybe there is a slight adding of the cologne note, even the cologne material that gives some kind of an aquatic touch. This blend of molecules is very attractive and very harmonious in here. There are some warm resins for me also. They kind of radiate comfort. I don't know which ones. Maybe that's the musks warm up like that on my skin. I'm not really sure. It feels like a feather bed. I'd say Galloway is quite gender neutral. Personally, for me, it's a tea time fragrance, but not because of tea accord in the note breakdown, no, but because it evokes the process of brewing tea. And there are some green touches also. They can be read as light green tea with spice. That's why it can be worn by everyone. That's my opinion for the most part. What we know, most females don't really like fragrances without sweetness or more florals. So Galloway will be an easy reach for a man and possible blind buy, definitely. But I do not suggest it to some audiences. For sure, some people will think it's too mature because of that vibe of the 90s here. Yes, it came out so much later than 90s. And even the famous Lalique White, that is considered to be a predecessor of Galloway, came also in the late 2000s, I think. It still has a mood of that fragrance generation back in the day. For me, it's the same mood of fragrances as, for example, the Silver Mountain Water by Creed. They don't smell alike at all, but they have the same kind of effect that evokes the same feel. Musical associations. I don't know why. I think about Bryan Adams' voice over this delicate, breezing veil of Galloway sillage. A lot of his songs could be here, in fact, but I think about Cloud Number 9 because it has the right lyrics, I guess. And I think about Steam of a Cloud. This fragrance, in fact, is effortlessly sexy and has a lot of soft musk. And don't forget to press your thumbs up if you enjoy these stories and consider subscribing. All the reviews here are very detailed and I try to test everything on both masculine and feminine skin. By the way, on my man, Galloway has more spicy aspects and maybe more of an aromatic touch. Like, I don't know, a dash of some greenish bay leaf or something, but it's not there, but there's something from the kitchen. More green from the orange blossom, and it's less musky on my man than on me. The performance, in fact, is quite moderate. And the first hour, it pulls a little further out. It's like moderate to plus projection. Yes. It's a solid all work day of wear, 6 to 8 hours. Amazing, depending on conditions. An amazing freshy for a warm weather. But in freezing winter, it falls kind of flat. I tried it and first of all, it doesn't last in winter. I don't know how it works. And even though those spicy accords don't really save it, This is spring, summer, maybe beginning of fall, the best. It stays amazing in the moderate conditions, in the air-conditioned facility. Yes, it's so much better than Lalique White in the longevity and sillage projection overall. Yes, but it's still not a winter fragrance whatsoever. By the way, with the Lalique White, yes, they smell close. Yes. But that one, you really have to overspray and to make it even last longer. And that one is more citrusy and less mineral, less exotic. Galloway for me is a niche, very niche approach. It's very interesting, quite metallic, that accord of boiling water that I'm thinking about. It is very special for me. It can be even a signature smell for, I don't know, a luxury boutique. It's very clean, very comfortable to stay in the bubble. I really like this fragrance. I don't understand why is it so underrated. I guess because, as I said, very easy blind buy for a man after 30, 35 years old, but not for a youngster, for sure. This could evoke some memories for kids, for people in their 20s, for sure. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful time with your fragrances. And don't rush to buy everything trendy and new, please. Do your research first and foremost, and write down a comment down below. See you soon. Bye-bye.